Hello, dear students. Before I go ahead with my remaining questions of the question paper, I would like to clear the doubts that has been brought up by you all that has been sent to me in my personal number. So let me make one thing clear from the questions of involute and classical, that is the question for permutations and combination. Here, the question very clearly states that you have to use the elements, using the elements of this letter, of this letter. So what we find here, there is only one I, there is only one N, that is only one V, O, L, U, there are only one. The word that you will be forming will not have a word with more than one I, or more than one N, or more than one V. It will be a 8 letter word. It will only be an 8 letter word with all these letters in it. So when it is an 8 letter word with all these letters, so isn't it very clear repetition will not be there? Likewise, this is a word with 9 letters. It's a 9 letter word using the elements. Using the elements. How many elements are there? There are 9 letters. So you have to form a 9 letter word. A 9 letter word is to be formed. 9 letter word to be formed. Now, how will you form that 9 letter word? That 9 letter word will have two C's, two S, two L's, and two A's, and only one I. There'll be only one I. So here we have repetition. But what is repeated? It is whatever is given. We are repeating C twice because it is already there in it. To make this part clear, using. Had it been from the elements says that since you are forming, and there if it is mentioned from the elements of the word, that means you have to have a word with I's, N's, V's. There the number of I's is not restricted. And even if it is saying it is an 8 letter word, then that 8 letter word can have all the I's. It can have all 8 letters as N, all 8 letters as V. There it is not clear. There it has to be specified whether you'll be having two I's or three I's, or how many number of I's have to be there in that 8 letter, that has to be specified. But this very statement, this phrase, using the elements gives us the message that whatever is there, that has to be taken up. So you assume this way, there is a basket containing one letter C. There is a letter L. Alphabets. There are some alphabets in this basket. S, S. There are two S in it, one I in it, one C in it, one A in it, one L in it. So now you have to pick up the letters and place it at 9 places. Once you place one C here, you have a C left here. One more C is there. So you can keep that C anywhere. So then only both the C's will be used. You have to pick up the letters from here and place it. So when you pick up, you'll find that whatever has been taken up, if it is left, then that is a repetition that you have in that word. Otherwise, you're not repeating it. Likewise, if you put this letter involute in this basket, if you have picked up I for one position, you will not have one other I left in that basket. Now I think it is very clear. So the word involute contains only one I, so we cannot use it for more than once. This particular word has certain things repeating certain number of times. So it has to be repeated that many times. It cannot be that you have one S in it. You will have to form a word where both the S are there. Now, is I suppose that I have made it very clear. So the answer to this is you're using all the letters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the words formed, the number of words formed are 8 factorial. Here the words formed are 9 factorial, but since there are two C's, we'll have to divide 2S, we have to divide 2L's, we'll have to divide 2A's, we'll have to divide. So we have this many words formed. I suppose this is clear to all. Now I hope that you will not get confused with this definition of repetition or not repetition. Thank you.